Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. First and foremost, as I start all my videos, thank you to my subscribers, those who've been with me since the beginning and those who are newer to the channel. I'm very grateful for all of you. If I seem a little slurred today while I'm doing all these readings, it's because I'm having some osteoarthritis issues in my jaw that are causing tooth and nerve pain. So if I stop to drink or if I sound a little slurred, that's why. It's extremely painful. I've been suffering for about a week now. It's just a wake-up call in regards to my health. So I've been very miserable because I can't really eat. So I tried to eat some food a little while ago and it's just too painful. So I'll probably be making a shake in a little bit. So anyways, so this is the reading for March. I'm going to upload these in no particular order. I want to get some things out of the way while I shuffle my Egyptian Beautiful deck and let you know some information like I like to do on every reading. Thank you again for coming to my channel. I do these readings every month. There's no specific time frame associated with them unless I specifically give you a date or time. If I say a specific date or time period, it's when Spirit tells me to be specific. I am not a tarot reader. I have never been a tarot reader. I am a medium, clairvoyant, spirit communicator, and I'm just channeling, okay? I use the cards basically just for the symbolism, mostly for people who are watching these videos, not for myself. Because, honestly, I don't really need the cards to do a reading. However, I think it's more aesthetically pleasing for everyone else who's watching this. So, if you are interested in booking a reading to continue on the rest of this reading, let me know. If you are interested in me continuing these readings on another channel for a low monthly fee, like through Patreon for each astrology reading, let me know below with yes, Patreon. I had probably about a dozen people ask me if I would do Patreon so they could donate, because you can donate anywhere depending on the person who's doing the Patreon channel. You could donate anywhere from $1 a month to $5 a month to $10 a month, and the person who created the page, like myself would be, you would get something out of that every month. So like for instance, if I was to do readings like this every month here on YouTube and then continue the reading more in depth on there, it would be like a $5 or $10 charge and you'd get the free reading. Or I could do free private readings on there a month for a specific charge. So let me know if you're interested in that. It wouldn't be a huge fee. I could also give away things to subscribers. So just comment below if you're interested. I didn't mention this on all my videos. I just figured I'd mention it on here. So I'm shuffling the Egyptian deck. And if you're interested in giving a donation, you can check the information below in my bio and also below in the description of this video for my PayPal information. I've already gotten 2 or 3 donations, and I was booked for 2 readings. So if you're interested in booking a reading, please email me at parlaydespirit@gmail.com, and I could specifically give you details about the types of readings that I offer and then calendar, because it's starting to get farther and farther out because I do most of my readings on weekends, okay? So just want to let you know that it's usually not a right away thing. It's usually scheduled depending on who comes first serve. And so I'm trying to get as many readings out there for March right now. I've already got a couple scheduled, and I would really like to schedule a couple more because I'm trying to save donation basis. And I usually suggest what the donation would be in order to purchase myself a new tank for some of my fish that I really need desperately because of the cracked tank. So anyways, so let's get this going. So the reading that I'm going to be doing right now is Aquarius. Aquarius. For the month of March. What do we have, Spirit, for Aquarius for the month of March? Now I'm going to be using the Egyptian deck, but I also have a mermaid deck behind me that I will be incorporating if I need to. If you hear noise in the background, I have a fish tank and 2 dogs. If you don't already know, Pugsley and Wednesday. Pugsley is sleeping next to me. He's got to be attached to me at the hip, and Wednesday is actually passed out right now. But if you hear tick, 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 tick next to me, it's usually her walking. She's a nervous little rat terrier. All right, let's see. Let me make sure I notify myself on here on my phone that I am doing Aquarius so that I don't forget which ones I'm doing, because you know, if you watch my videos, sometimes when I'm doing videos I will say something and I really don't mean it. I'll say, like, you know, I'm doing Aquarius. Here comes Pugsley. I'll be doing Aquarius and then I'll say Leo by accident, let's just say, because I had just done Leo. Hey, Pugga Pugga. Come here. Come here, Bubba. He might pop his little head in the video. Come here, Bubba. Alright, so Aquarius, let's see what's going on with you in the month of March. Sorry if the laptop's a little tilted. This is my temporary little reading area right now in my bedroom. So it looks like you got some serious divine stuff going on, Aquarius. Very heavy metaphysical stuff, which means to me that you are either an intuitive like myself, you're a reader like me, and you have Native American ties like me. And the reason I say that is because to the right of me, which is kind of funny, is to the right of me. It's funny that this is coming through in my reading. I mean, in the reading. Aquarius, what's coming through to me is my spirit guide, who is my grandfather, okay? He is a Native American, and he has a huge headdress that he wears. And the sacred element card always comes out when it has to do with him being by me. So he's standing to the right of me right now, telling me that you have the ability of like I do with the distance Reiki. So you have a healing ability that you kind of know you have, but you don't really, I don't know if it's because of religion or you haven't accepted it, or you're looking for mentoring, or you're questioning the things that have happened to you. I'm not really sure because it's kind of clouded. It's kind of like static to me right now. However, if you're looking for divine intervention, which is what they're telling me from this card. This card is it's called Life Force Energy. So these are the two cards that are very much like me. Okay, these two together mean you're a magical person like myself. You're a healer by heart. You are one of those people that draws people to you, like I do. And the reason why he's coming through is that you have very strong ancestors, Native Americans, as well, like me. So I feel like he's showing me himself to show you that yours are around you. However, he's showing me this, okay? What this means is you're covering this. So what it is your third eye is closed off. And so it's like he's tapping me like, Chris, and he's tapping my third eye to tell me, hey, fucking wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Something you're ashamed. You're hiding it. I'm not sure, but he keeps telling me, wake up. He keeps tapping me in the head. Like, you're covering your third eye. Like, fucking wake up. Which could be the food you're eating can calcify your third eye. The path that you're following could be fear-based like I used to be, and I won't say what path that was, but, you know, because I don't want to insult anybody, but for some reason, this is covered, or blinded, either way. I just find that comical because my grandfather is extremely funny when it comes to, God bless you, Puggy, sarcastic when it comes to stubbornness, so just FYI. I also feel like, yeah, definitely. So, one of the things that's coming through is that you need to do this in order for you to feel, let's see, let me fix this so you can see without the glare. So this is a person, okay, I'm gonna tell you what this means. This is a person, these are the ancestors, okay, the spirits of the ancestors. This is the desert, this is the person. This would be either you or me, right? I'm just using this as an example of me. This is the person when they complete their path, meaning, I don't mean complete their path like died, okay? What I mean is when they accept the path that the ancestors and your spirit guides have drawn out for you, the path that you chose before you were born, once you accept these abilities, this is going to be like part of who you are. This is me right now, okay? So for those of you who don't really know my channel, or you're new here, or maybe you just don't know this about me, my ancestors, my spirit guides, and people who have died in my life are always around me. They come and go. This is when you accept that your ancestors are around you, no matter what path you follow. They are always around you. This is your completeness, meaning once you accept these two, once you accept these abilities, and there's a reason why you're feeling the things you're feeling and seeing the things you're seeing, and you start to look back like I did, and you say, wow, holy shit, like, that makes sense now. That's what that meant, because I'm still going through that now. Now, one of the things is you're going to go through a transformation. So I just saw this a minute ago before I looked at this card. So what I saw is the serpent with the 3 heads, okay? So you have all these different personalities I'm seeing because you're trying to be something for everybody. And I feel the number 3 is significant, and that's why the 3 cobras are here, okay? So the 3 cobras, so you're trying to be these, the middle one is your true self, let's just say, and the 2 are the other. And you only show people the other 2, the other 2, the other 2. It's kind of like you're all fighting each other, the personalities. When the true being, you need to combine them all and become one, okay? You need to be true to who you are. That's the only way we can be in life. If you keep doing this, it's not good for your health. One thing I will say is, in my journey, and I'm saying this because Spirit is telling me to tell you, because I feel like in the next year, you're going to have to deal with your shadow self, which is, people argue over this all the time in the spiritual realm or metaphysical realm. Everyone has the dark and light. Don't care what people say that there's no dark. There is dark, okay? We all need to embrace our shadow self, which is the darker side of who we are, okay? I've always been extremely comfortable with the dark side of myself. Always. Death is my friend, okay? So I'm the acceptance to the rule. Not many people are like this other than they're clairvoyants or psychics or mediums, okay? Or shamans. We are very comfortable with death. We embrace it. Meaning, no, we're not going to kill ourselves. But we embrace death in a different... We see death as beautiful because it is beautiful. It's just another thing that happens to us and we move on to another life, okay? So this card right here is significant of that. Let me see. I'm going to try to move the camera so you can see this. There we go. So this is you and your shadow self. That's the one that's the shadow, okay? You have to embrace each other. You have to embrace your shadow self. And until you do that, there's always going to be conflict. And so anybody else that's watching this that isn't this sign, your shadow self is extremely important for all of us, all of our signs, not just Aquarius, which is what the reading is for, to accept yourself, your shadow self. I've done a lot of shadow work. I keep a journal, and so I'm going to suggest to you, Aquarius, to keep a journal. You don't like to write? I don't either. I like to type. I don't like to write like that. I have horrible handwriting. Keep a journal because you have to accept the dark with the light to combine the two where you have your shadow self and you're one, okay? The darkness is not, it's just part of who you are, the shadow self. And it's very hard to explain. If anybody here wants me to do a video on shadow self and shadow work, I'd be happy to. Just comment below. I'd be happy to do that. I'm working on a bunch of videos with different things for people, so I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, so Aquarius. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards from my beautiful, beautiful mermaid deck. I am very attached to Atlantis in my life, so the mermaid deck is very, very important for me, and I only get it calling to me on some readings, so I felt like for today's readings I would use this deck. So I'm just going to pull 3 cards from Spirit for Aquarius for the month of March. Let's see what we have. What do we have? Besides, you need to embrace yourself and your abilities, because let's be honest, I denied my abilities for so long. It's just making you sick internally and spiritually. Yeah, you have a wave of power. Okay, this is awesome. I love when spirit comes through like this. Okay, so for me, for you, Aquarius, when you do not accept yourself and your intuitive abilities, especially if you have a healing ability, you are what I call someone who's trapped, like I was, in a soul cage. This shows the siren being the trapper, trapping the man, or the man trapping the mermaid, which is the way I interpret this, okay, when I say soul cage. The mermaid is being trapped by the man in a cage, okay? When your soul is trapped, that means you're not accepting of who you are. You only let people see who you want to be, meaning who you want them to think you are. And you know that you have abilities, but you're too afraid because of social society and different things to show that part of you. So I'm going to tell you that you have an ability, a healing ability, and a wave of power, once you accept it, that you really need to embrace, because I feel like your path is going to change dramatically. Not traumatically. Dramatically. I'd say in 3 years' time, 4 years' time, it's going to change. So it's going to be hard at first. You're going to lose some friends, but your life will be happier. I hope that's not too intense for you. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, Aquarius, for the month of March. And like I said, always be true to yourself. And like I'm saying in all of my videos this month, self-worth and self-esteem are very important for all of us. And for every sign that I do readings for, please remember to be good to yourself and love yourself first and foremost. Blessed be. Have a great evening. Bye!